What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 5:30 in the morning. Isn't it lovely out? So, might as well keep the camera forward so you guys can see some sort of light. I'm up this early because we got a lot to do and we got a storm system moving in. Not as big as the one back in March, but a storm system nonetheless. So we've got quite a bit of trit still to plant. Got a little test load out of the sprayer yesterday, 40 acres. I've got some more to spray today. And we got to load cattle here in 2 hours. So I'm hoping to basically get the planter, sorry, allergies are still nuts. Get the planter planted empty before we load out cattle. So that way it's a good time to come back to the shed anyways to reload. And then we'll figure out the plan from there. See if someone else takes the planter while I go spray some more or what. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, it's early and I'm tired. Hey, there you guys are. Now I can see you. So, I've already folded up. I've got 21 acres planted back there behind me. Now I'm headed back to the shop. It's almost 7:15. Didn't quite get it. I was hoping to get closer to 30 acres, but it is what it is. By the time I refill this though, I can come back over here and finish planting everything I need to. So that actually works out. But first things first, got to go load cattle like I was talking about earlier. We've got, what is there, 4 loads today, so 240 head. We'll go get them guys loaded, get this refilled, probably get it greased, and then probably plant a box before spring because it's still pretty chilly out. I'd like it to be a little warmer. But on the other hand, they're talking wind later, so I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, huh? And we're finally back. It's 9:30, so just over a 2-hour delay between loading 4 semis at 2 different feedlots, reloading, refueling, the 4-mile drive back over here with that thing, trying to go slow because that's a lot of weight on the hinges at the back and that tongue cylinder. Frustrating, but it is what it is. So I got this going now. I've got, I don't know, 15 more acres here. I started over there at the stubble, made it to here so far. I just got to get to where, right around the sprinkler. Where am I looking? There I'm looking. Right around the sprinkler there is all the farther I got to go. This is all going to get worked, I don't know, eventually, and get started on. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I got to get this done and then go hop in the sprayer, try and get a load or 2 spray. I've thought about doing it now, but it's still pretty cool and there was almost no wind. And spraying with no wind is possibly even more dangerous than spraying in a strong wind. So I'm hoping I got enough time, like an hour or so, get this planted out, go start spraying. It's probably going to end in a miserable disaster, but that's my plan. It's going to work in my head, so we're going to go with that. Yeah. Got the field planted. I was right at 35 acres. So it would have been really iffy on whether I could have planted that without a refill or not. So that's planted. Now I got the planter refilled, unhooked the tender, making the run over to our chemical supplier, pick up some chemical, see if I can get 60 acres sprayed before the wind starts really picking up. It's quite a bit stronger than it was an hour ago. By mid-afternoon it's supposed to get too strong for spraying, but I think we got enough time to get 2 quarter circles sprayed for sure. What else? Oh, and got a rush like this because we found out about an hour ago we're getting water basically everywhere tomorrow. The ditch rider called, said this head gate, and this head gate turn on. We go, well, that's most of our water. Oh, and a 4th head gate. I forgot about that farm. Yeah. So we got a lot of water coming tomorrow. We need to have everything ready to go because we'll spend all day tomorrow working on sprinklers We got to turn on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll have 12 sprinklers to fire up for the first time of the year tomorrow. I guarantee we're going to have at least one pump not run, one in-gun not working, and one center drive out. That's almost a guarantee. We've been moving all the sprinklers around the last couple days, making sure mechanically they're ready to go. Then it's just a matter of what. Oh, and then of course, first run of the year, you got a million plug nozzles, so and it's gonna be cold and windy. Perfect weather for first run of water. But yeah, let's go get some chemical picked up, one step at a time. And here we have it, spraying away. Got the field net going there. I need to get my mount put in. We've got the display here, 7.5 gallon to the acre. One thing I'm noticing, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, I just feel like I'm riding in the ocean. I don't know if it's a rough field, suspension, what it is. Gotta get that figured out. Then, like any new used piece of equipment, we'll call it new to us, this thing's got 1,000 hours on it. We're finding quite a few little problems. Deere did a good job going through a lot of it, but I don't know that they checked the rinse tank because there's a lot of major leaks on it. So I'm sure if you saw me right now, you'd think I was leaving chemical everywhere I drove. But don't worry, if you see me, it's clean water. There's just a bad fitting underneath there. I gotta watch for traffic because kind of swinging out on the road a little bit to make the turns easier. Then I hit that button for the auto steer, that button for the auto boom height, spray on, then it controls them all. Oh man, I'm liking a lot of things on this. It's amazing what 10 years of technology will do. This is a 2014. The one I had a year ago, the 4710, was 2004. So 10 years, and it's astonishing what we accomplished technology-wise in ag. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So there's quite a few leaks on the clean system. There's one leak on the chemical system that started today on a little hose that wasn't there yesterday, so that's pretty frustrating. But either way, getting the wheat sprayed, it's working nice. Okay, so I want to show you guys this. So all that water leaking underneath there is clean water. Shit, dirt and water dripped on me. So there's bad fitting up under there. This leak right here is because this is cracked. I'm assuming that there was a little bit of water in there and the machine was left. I couldn't think of it. A little bit of water left in there, machine left outside, and it cracked and split when it froze. This is a new leak, and that is coming from the solution tank, so that has a little bit of chemical in it. Not much of a leak, but a really annoying one because it wasn't there a day ago. But for the most part, it's running good. Got to figure out the way this one wants to clean itself. I'm used to the last sprayer we had, in which I just turned the valves to manually clean it, and that was really, really simple. This one's got some program it has to run through, and it never makes it all the way through. So gonna have to give Deere a call, figure out what we got going on there, how to get it fixed. But now Big Chief called. I gotta go meet him, figure out a plan, because he's talking about planting a little bit of hay this afternoon, so someone's gonna be doing that. I've got a couple errands to run, and then I'll be back in the planter tractor. So yeah. And several hours later, we're back at it. So I went to town, got the errands done I needed to. If I get back here, maybe I'm out of the wind. Got the errands done that I needed to. Then Maddie was running the planter for me. Hector was running the Colts packer. It was one of those deals where I kind of just hopped around making sure everything was going okay, and then it all wasn't. Hector had bearings go out on the Colts packer, which is frustrating because they're greaseless bearings. We've ran that thing across a couple hundred acres and we've already got bearing issues. granted, it was used. It was pretty well used before we got it, so hopefully the bearings last more than a couple hundred acres. But because of that, and then I was waiting on this. This is our hay drill. We share this ownership of this with a neighbor farmer, good friend. The reason we share this one, well, the best reason we share this one, is because a hay drill is expensive. If you notice, that spacing in there is really tight. 6-inch spacing. So you get a lot of like dryland wheat farmers, they're on 10 or even 12-inch spacing. So they'd have almost half the components of this. But because we've got storms coming potentially and irrigation water, everyone's kind of trying to get some stuff planted. They were using it, so I had to wait till this evening. I got it from them about an hour ago, switched it over to our tractor, got a little bit of seed in it. Then I've been talking with Dad and Bart and Hector about kind of everything that happened today, figuring out a plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be chaos. But yeah, I've got just a couple acres here to plant. You can see these bare spots. So this was a flood irrigated field. The water would come. Let me turn the screen on so I'm pointing in the right place. So the water would come from up there, flow this way. Well, now it's going to get covered with a sprinkler. These spots that didn't get irrigated are now going to. So I want to get a little bit of seed out. I need to go plant a little bit over there along the sprinkler to try and kind of square up the field a little bit. And if you've never seen alfalfa seed, I know you're looking at that and thinking, well, that's not much seed. Look how tiny these seeds are. And you plant 20 pounds to the acre. So this seed lasts and lasts and lasts. But I'm gonna get started planting. Ooh. Got a lot of bare patches like this kind of scattered, plus a few acres over there. See if we can't get this knocked out before it gets dark. I think it's 5:15 right now, so we'll see how this. Well, that's a wrap. Got the pieces I needed planted over there and over there. Yeah, it fits. He'll be fine. Okay, let's run up to the spray shed real quick. I want to show you guys the progress in there. So before I wrap up the video, I wanted to show you this. Bart's got quite a few problems resolved there this afternoon. I tried to stop here earlier and show you guys all this, but my battery was dead. So we got quite a bit of water in. We're basically at 2,000 gallon. But we had to tap into the tank. We made a quick connect hose over to the wall. Then we ran PEX, which is like the type of water line you get in houses now. We ran it all the way over not T'd, 90 down, drilled a hole through the wall. We put a union, they call it a union fitting there that screws together. So if we ever have trouble with it, we don't have to cut the pipe apart, we can unscrew it right there. Then on the outside, we put a quick connect here and then built a hose with a garden hose in. So that way on a night like tonight, when it's gonna be cold, we just unhook this little guy, set it in here so it doesn't freeze. Problem solved. Now the next part is getting all the plumbing done. So these two guys are kind of the corn, forage, sorghum chemicals. You use quite a bit of them, so I have a second cone. That's hiding over there behind the sprayer. I have a second cone like that I'll put right here. Let me turn the lens back on so I can see where I'm pointing again. So I'll have a second cone that I'll put right here and just plumb those straight into it. These two chemicals, 2,4-D and Roundup, are the ones I use the most of throughout the year. So these guys will have electric pumps sitting right here with hoses running down this channel iron they're netted on. They'll run all the way down, connect into the existing hookups that I already had put in. So yeah, this is turning out really nice. Getting some things figured out on the sprayer, getting some things figured out here. we're about ready to really hit the fields running with the sprayer. But it's like 7:30. I started the video at 5:30 this morning, so welcome to 14 hours of my day, minus all the stuff I didn't record. But I'm tired. I'm gonna go home, see the kids. I haven't seen them because they were asleep when I left, and it's almost bedtime already. So with the sun going down, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Make sure to give video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for our first run of irrigation.